Alright, what do we want to look at first?
Here's the commission stop. This was 1988.
Come back to this in a bit. Hi there, sir.
Adjusted the seat cushions down below and has lowered the upper berth. We'll make a bed in each space, hang a full set of curtains. That's ready to use at night. This one, however, to get up here, the porter has a ladder to help you climb up here. Once you're up here, he takes the ladder, blocks the aisle. There's only one ladder for all of these beds. So you would close the curtains and go to sleep. When you wake up in the morning, or if you have to use the washroom in the middle of the night, you press the call button up there. And that tells the porter to come back with the ladder and help you down. Now the upper, because of that, this was not as desirable as the lower. Plus it's a little bit smaller. And if you had the upper berth, you rode facing backwards to the direction of travel, as opposed to the lower berth. That's part of the deal with the lower berth. Yeah. Robert's over there waiting for you. He let me go a little bit early so I can come and exchange. No, you're fine. You just say hi now. 12 to 1:30. And then 1:30 now, so it's time to go to the cab forward.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's what it was, is I got stuck in here, and
Yeah.
that's all right. I'll get out of here and get whatever.
Probably better to go out that way. These steps are really tough to negotiate because of they're steep as the car is moving. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Cook, where's my hamburger?
The whole thing is first class.
Yeah. I wish I still looked like oysters.
Now, if you have a sleeper on Amtrak nowadays, all the meals in the dining car are included. You don't have to pay extra like they did back then.
I wish I still looked this way though.
Now, do you guys live close by?
Yeah.
Well, you want a fun trip, little Reno and back. Because that Zephyr actually loads these from the, normally these out of Oakland. Right now they're working on the station, so they're leaving out of Emeryville. But it goes from there to Chicago and back. So from here, usually it's here about 11:30 in the morning. It gets to Reno about 5:30. one coming this way left green at 8 in the morning.
Here it is.
And you have
It's
to
a dining
overnight.
car. Oh, wow. That sounds like that.
But 5 in the afternoon to 8 in the morning don't give you much time, so you gotta do 2 nights. Pretty good. You've been to Reno, right? No, okay. Well, just a very short 3 blocks from the station. You've got huge, it's 3 casinos in one, they call it a row. You've got Circus, El Dorado, and Silver Legacy in there, and that's only a 3-block walk from the station. Yeah. It used to have Harris right across the street, but Harris is not.
This is the inside scoop. Write this down.
Right now,
Right now.
with all this snowing around, it is beautiful, beautiful good.
Let's get our credit cards out.
Rack it up.
That's a good idea. We might have to. Yeah.
Right in the train, I'll tell you how to cheat.
Cheat codes.
to next.
Well, there's some, there'll be just some duplicates on both sides of the aisle because they work on both sides of the aisle.
Okay.
But each one of these is a little town or city.
A lot of letter boxes.
Yeah, 744 to be exact.
Ooh, 744. You're looking smug though.
Yeah.
Put it on the next train.
Put it on the next train. It's alright, it was long.
It was
Long beak.
Yeah.
long beak.
Bear in mind, none of this is real mail. We'd be in trouble with the post office.
Oh, definitely.
Been delayed by.
Where's my package?
Yeah.
In a museum.
Yeah.
In a museum in Sacramento.
For all to see.
Yeah.
Alrighty. On to the next one. Where's my We'll get this stuff and fix the cam forward. mighty cab forward.
Select English for Spanish.
Oh my gosh, how cute!
Well, that's the firebox. You get in a low, straight there. That's called the boiler too. That's when the boiler starts. All the way back. Ask questions. The question is, I always like comment on. Well, the wood or coal? It's like, here's the coal. The coal.
Right here?
It's got to go in there. They can't put enough coal or wood here to shovel into there.
Sure.
So it has to be oil burning. But this is, like I said, one of the 3 largest steam locomotives in the to run on U.S. main lines. The biggest one is known as the Big Boy, and that's why it got its name, the Big Boy. It's the largest locomotive. It actually is operational. Like, come on in.
Oh, I just wanted to be more near the door, so I'm hoping to get some more air coming in. Cause I'm so hot. I assume it was all they didn't have no air conditioning.
Well, actually, right about here, you got that fan. But with this particular unit, the Big Boy is the largest. It is operational. In fact, it's supposed to be here in Sacramento area sometime around June or July.
Really?
I've been told that they're going to have it at the Roseville Yard. So that's going to be an interesting thing to have it here.
How much bigger is it? It's 20%.
Oh, it's humongous. This is 180 feet long. The Big Boy is well over 200. This is what the Big Boy looks like here. And its big thing is the fact that it is got more traction power than the cab forward.
So it could pull so much more.
Right.
Yeah.
Both of the locomotives, actually all 3 of them, were designed to be the most powerful locomotives. The cab forward was built for and by Southern Pacific Railroad to resolve one problem that they had with one of their lines. The line that they had the problem with is the Transcontinental Route, which went basically from Sacramento to Promontory, Utah. The problem that they have, and they still have it, was the fact that when they built the Transcontinental Railroad, they had to go through the Sierra Nevada mountains. And when I mean through, come on in, there's plenty of room.
Thank you.
When I say that they had to go through the Sacramento or the Sierras.
Here's a window.
Yeah, that's a very good.
You can have a seat right there, be comfortable. But
They had to go through the Sierra.
they had to go through the Sierra Nevada mountains, literally through it. 18 tunnels had to be cut through solid granite. And the granite up there is the hardest granite known to man. And it was all done by the Chinese. And to protect the tunnels, they created snowsheds. And a snowshed, or an example of one, is all the way back at the Transcontinental Gallery at the very beginning. And it's a wooden structure that sits at both ends of the tunnel. And if you have a landslide or too much snow,
lock you in.
exactly.
Yeah.
But the problem that you have is that from Colfax to Truckee, it's literally, or was literally, 30 miles of continuous snowsheds and tunnels. So a standard locomotive like the CP Huntington or the 1010, by the time a crew got through those tunnels, they weren't doing too well because they were breathing all that soot and ash and carbon monoxide into their lungs. And they were, like I said, they weren't doing too well. So Southern Pacific came up with the idea, why don't we run locomotives backwards? The problem is, locomotives don't like going backwards for long distances. So what they did was that they redesigned the locomotive, this one, and put the cab up front, that's how it got its name, the cab forward, and everything else behind it, and then geared it so that it would work normally from up front rather than
pushing.
all the way back there.
Right.
So now it's pulling rather than pushing. And the big advantage that you had with this locomotive was its visibility. Because you didn't have to look around the boiler. You looked right out these windows, and you could see indefinitely. In fact, one of the stories that I like to talk about came to me by way of one of the engineers that operated this locomotive. And that was, they were coming into a yard. It was about 5 miles long, 4 or 5 miles long. And as they came into the yard, they weren't stopping, they were going to just pass through it. They noticed that the tracks that they were going to be on, something down at the far end was sitting in the middle of the tracks. They laid on their horns, they laid on their bells, they did everything that they could to get somebody's attention. Well, they didn't have a radio, so they couldn't call anybody. And that was too short for them to stop. All they could do is slow down. Well, they slowed down enough that the fireman went out that door, climbed down, ran ahead of the locomotive, cleared the tracks.
What was on the truck?
A little kid. About 3 or 4 years old.
Where were their parents?
Nobody knows. Or at least the engineer never told me. But he was just sitting there with his back to the train, playing in the rocks, and he was able to get the kid off the tracks, and as the locomotive went by,
He jumped back off.
he climbed back up.
Oh my god.
That's wild.
Yes?
Yeah.
Had
Parents.
it been any other locomotive, like the 1010
They would have seen
especially, you would have never seen the child. It would have been nothing more than a crimson stain on the front end of the locomotive.
If that,
That's crazy.
So
we were one keep the in-laws.
that was the advantage of this locomotive.
That's
I love
super
it.
cool.
Oh, yes.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Enjoy the museum.
Well did. Thank you.
So anyway, this is the locomotive. This locomotive has a gear ratio where the main drivers, which are 2 sets of 8, are 64 inches in diameter.
Oh, wow.
Each of those wheels. And with a full head of steam, pulling a mile-long train on flat land, this thing is capable of doing over 100 miles an hour.
Wow.
Which back in 1925, when they started designing these things, welcome to the original high-speed rail. That's exactly what it is. Because any locomotive or any train that can travel, come on in, folks, over 100 miles an hour is classified as high-speed rail.
That's true.
And this particular locomotive was built in 1925. That's when they started designing it. There was 256 of these units. Come on in. There's plenty of room. If you want to have a seat in the engineer's seat right here, you're more than welcome.
She's been engineering me for 50-some years.
Hi.
Hello. Come on in.
I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me when day. And I never worry, now that is a lie. And I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. And I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love. The city, she loves me. Lonely as I am, together we cry. I don't ever